You know it's Australia when it starts. One day it's literally boiling hot, the next day it's raining. G'day guys, it's Jara here, and welcome to a new series on the show I was going to say. It's on the channel, which is going to be called, if I can bring it up. So I'm going to be calling this new series the Australian Slang Dictionary, or the Oz Slang Words. So, I have this app I just downloaded. Basically, it's, you guys can see, it is the Aussie Slang Dictionary. So the first one, straight away, is Aussie is short for Australia. So, if you guys can see, right above here, there is definitely a lot of slang words you guys probably have never heard of. So I'm just going to scroll. These are our slang words, and we're still at D. We have a lot of slang words. So, I thought we'll start from the top, we'll start from A, and I think from each segment we'll do like a letter or two, depending on how many each letter has. Some might need to be combined, but it will say in the description. So, the first one is a sparrow's fart. So I've never heard of this personally, but apparently it's said a fair bit. So a sparrow's fart, which means at dawn. So some will say, gotta get up at a sparrow's fart. So that basically means I'm getting up at dawn. Another one is AC/DC. Do not get confused with the band. It's AC/DC. That means bisexual. So you could say, oh, I'm AC/DC. It just means you're bisexual. This other one, so let me know if you've heard of these, by the way, and you're not from Australia. The next one is ACE, which means excellent or very good. Aerial ping pong, which is the Australian rules football. So we have our own football, not like the stereotypical American ones with the shoulder pads and they're like this, and the tackling and the touchdowns and stuff like that. Or is that rugby? Anyway, you have shoulder pads, right? You see, we don't have shoulder pads. A lot of the guys get injured and a lot of girls get injured from playing it. So, aggro is just aggressive. And airy fairy. So, these words are really weird. But this basically means fancy/vague. So don't give me that airy fairy bull. Basically. This one is akabra, so it means Australian hat worn by bushmen or farmers. It's an akabra. I've never heard of that, so I might have to bring up a picture somewhere on the screen, probably in this section. One thought. These tops ain't made for running. Okie dokie. Edit that out, please. I don't need no people seeing my boobs flop up and down. There you go. Alright. So the next one is all ears. So that just means listening. So if you want it in a sentence, it's, oh, go ahead, I'm all ears, mate. All smiles means very happy. Oh, she was all smiles that day. Which is very stereotypical Australian voice. All the go, which means popular, new way of doing something. So tea bags are all the go. This one is always in the shiz, or shit, which means always in trouble. Amber fluid, pretty obvious, it's beer. So this one says Fred doesn't mind a drop of the old amber fluid. So something like that. Ambo is ambulance officer. Oh, she an ambo. Anchor, which is brakes, and then I threw them on the anchors. Ankle biter, which is a small child. I've known that one for a while. So get rid of this bloody ankle biters, please. You have to say it with that accent, although we don't talk like that at all. Ants pants, which is the best, or something is really good. Oh, she got the ants pants, and she's looking, ants pants. Shut up. I don't want to hear you talk. Any tick of the clock. So the sentence would be used, should be here in any tick of the clock, which means very soon. What is this? So apparently apples apparently means it'll be alright. Should be apples, mate. Also, she's apps. Who the hell says she'll be apps? I've never heard of that in my life. Arse, that's easy, that's butt. Arse about, something is back to front. This is all arse about. Or arse into gear, so get moving. So I say that a lot, get your arse into gear. Arsey, which means lucky. This is bracket more arsey than class. What the hell is this? Avo, that's afternoon. So stuff the bus, I'm getting off on the Avo. Next one is at the drop of a hat, which is doing something without much encouragement. I'd do that without a drop of a hat. And The next one is Aussie, which is pronounced, although it is spelled Aussie, it's pronounced Aussie, like there's an O. If I can find it, because I just got rid of it. Pronounced Aussie, so that just means Australian. So I'd be like, hey, what up, my Aussie? So I'm an Aussie. You don't pronounce it as Azzy, you pronounce it as Aussie. Well, Aussie salute is brushing away flies with your hand. So it's a little joke. We don't go, oh, salute, we brush away flies, because we have so many flies here. Avos is avocado, which is pretty easy. Awning over the toy shop. I didn't know that existed. That apparently means a beer belly on a male person. I get it, that's so good. I like that. And then I, which just means don't you agree, which is pretty nice, I guess you agree, right? And that is all for the A section. So, next to do is B, and there's a lot of them. I mean a lot of them. So there is definitely heaps more left. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to keep going, because I find this absolutely funny and really amazing. Because A, I've never heard of these, and B, I'm a full-fledged Australian, how have I not heard of majority of these? This is quite funny. So, that's the app. If you want to get it, it's free, not sponsored. Trust me, I'd be bouncing off the walls if I was ever sponsored. So this is the app, if you don't want to be annoying. That's the app, and that was Aussie slang words. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys so much for learning some Aussie slang words with me, because now you are going to be able to speak Aussie, you're going to speak Australian with me. P.S. We don't have a thick of an accent like, oh, g'day mate, how you going fella? We don't speak it like that. Majority of, it depends on where you are in Australia. A lot of people have more thicker accents than other places, but here in Adelaide, we have people like to say we have posh accents to the degree where it's almost British. So, again, this is an Australian segment, so, yeah. Anyway, dry out, see you guys in the next video. Sarcasm out. Let's bring in for a very disgusting hug. Bye-bye. Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are young and free, with golden soil and wealth of toil. Our home is girt by sea. Bit of the Australian anthem for you. Also, if you guys want to check out this video here, YouTube has suggested it for you, which is going to be here. So the video here is what YouTube suggested. Also, click the 3 subscribe buttons, which should be 1, 2, and 3. Or if there's only 2, click the 2 here, because this one will get you to subscribe to my channel, Sarcasm XD. This one will get you subscribed to Sarcasm XD Gaming, and this one to Sarcasm XD Extra. And if there's only 2, then it'll be Sarcasm Gaming and Extra. So yeah, don't forget to click on those links that just float around. Anyway, peace and representing Australia forever and always, alright? Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi, oi! That's how I'm gonna end every of these Australian episodes, alright? Peace!